But because of their obsession with form, they are experiencing the degradation even more because they're obsessed with the form concept. And they're like, we love form, we are carnal, and we are like materialistic people. We like building huge buildings and rockets, and we like cloning people, and we love technology. We love computers. We love all these different like form-based consumerism, commercial things. We love that. But whatever they love and whatever they attach to is actually against their own system, because it's creating the total destruction of the universe because they're holding on to the form so much. But our job is to preserve the universe by letting everything go, and and realizing sunyata, so that we can continue to have this form world. Otherwise everything will be gone. So when the elites say, oh, we are like the rich and powerful, and we love our luxury goods, and we love our fancy cars and mansions, and we just love jewelries and diamonds and expensive clothing and perfume, we love all these material things, but that in itself is destroying the form world. They themselves are active participants in destroying what they love most, which is like the form reality. So that's the irony we have to understand. And so it is so bad for them that they cannot let go of the form world, that they're so attached to the form world. And they cannot let go of the form world and the attachment of the form world, whether it's sexual attachment or to do with beauty. So a lot of that superficial fake beauty is promoted by the elites, by the celebrities and the fashion people and the models and stuff. They promote all of that form, like the body, the form, the beauty, the luxury, the goods, the shoes, the handbags. They're promoting all that. It's all about that. It's all, everything is about the form world for them. But they themselves are destroying their own system because they have an ignorant approach to the form world. So that's the irony that they have to understand and they have to make peace with. So when they say we are the masters of the form world, guess what? You are not, because your attachment to the form is actually destroying the whole universe. That's what the masters of the form world have to understand. But if you realize Sunita, you can have all of that. And in some of the Buddhist scriptures, it says that the people that were not attached to the form world and realized Sunita, they actually went into these other states, into these other world systems, that they enjoyed the form even more than the masters of the form world. So which is like the masters of the form world, you can directly see them as the ruling elites that are always like wearing nice clothing, they're in the red carpet, showing their butt, showing their boobs, their hair, their luxurious like $50,000 dresses and $100,000 jewelry. They're always showing off. So that is an example of the form world masters or the form world race. So you can directly study them through the celebrities and the ruling elites that are extremely rich, or the rich and powerful. That's what they call themselves. And they will be like, this is this celebrity's $10 million mansion, and this is this celebrity's $100 million mansion, and this celebrity brought a 10 million island or something. So those are all the form based people, and those are all the form based rulers, or the form based creatures, the form based beings, or the form based people that are actually contributing to their own decline of their own selves, the decline of their own race. And that like they get so attached and so greedy with the form world that they even lose their hair, they lose the beauty, their nose falls off, the hand fall off, and they need to put like a steel robotic arm. They need to, apparently Michael Jackson didn't even have a proper nose. So it's just like everything is just falling off, and Michael Jackson didn't have proper hair. He was bald and he was using hair technology. All of these celebrities, Britney Spears, like they're using hair technology because everything falls off, because the more they hold on to it, Sunyata will like destroy everything. Or she's not destroying it, but it's like you're holding on to it, so it's wrong, so it's going to destroy. Like if you're going to kill something, it's going to die. So holding on to the form world is like you're killing something and it's dying, and you have to wake up. That's what it means. Like if you hold on to something, that means you're causing that thing harm. and that harm is going to like kill it, destroy it, disintegrate it, degrade it. That's what it's doing. So you're harming it. As soon as you hold on, you are harming sunyata. Code will respond in that way. So you have to have a proper approach and a proper understanding, so that you do not destroy yourself, you do not lose your hair and your nose, and you do not lose the universe, and you do not lose everything and everyone around you, because you're holding on to it so tight because you believe you love materialism so much. In fact, people that realized sunyata ended up enjoying the form world more than the form masters. So greed is another poison, and I think when you hold on to the form world, you automatically fall under like the greed poison. And they will do anything, like the form people, they will do anything to preserve their world, anything to be rich, fake it till you make it. So they have that aggression towards achieving what they want to achieve. So all of that amounts to great destructions and great degradation. And now they're trafficking children, raping children. So that's part, everything is part of their own degradation, because when all of that gets opened up to the world will find out, and they will be ashamed. And that's all part of the degradation. That's all part of their own decline and their own fall, because they held on to it. And with aggression, they wanted what they wanted at any cost. Whether it's to lie, whether it's to steal, whether it's to steal from the entirety of humanity, whether it's to steal your child, whether it's to steal your beauty and clone you, whether it's to come to your home and steal your home from you, which the satanic elites did to me when I was 4 years old. They came in and took everything away from me and turned me into a refugee. So it's like that. So they are very aggressive in their approach in that way. So they want what they want, and they're like, we can have it this way or we can have it that way. I guess they keep running into dead ends, and the end times is like one of those dead ends. The end time is one of those time walls, that there is no space beyond that. The 6,000 years is the dead end, and there is no more time or no more space beyond that. And we really have to face our work. We really have to face our judgment and what we have done, to try and to aggressively gain what we want to gain, using ignorance-based intelligences to get what we want to get at any cost. So we will have to face that during the end times. When we hit the time wall, there is nowhere to go. There's no one to lie to. There is no more BSing. And you cannot lie to anyone but yourself, because it is between you and God now. It is not between you and humanity, you and that race, and you and that spiritual identity, but it is between you and God. Where are you going to go from that? So God is basically like the time wall. God is basically like, shows up and you have to face him. So he is like the end time. So try and defeat that. I don't think you ever can fathom what our Father in heaven is. Like when Lucifer rebelled against our Father in heaven, that is considered as an impure view, impure vision. In Buddhism, it's called an impure vision. When Lucifer was blaming Father, being a tyrant, hiding knowledge, hiding information, all of that is an impure vision of Lucifer, Satan. So he had a lot of impurity in himself. So he was seeing our great creator as a tyrant, as an evil person, as someone that is a liar. That's how he was perceiving our Father in heaven. But that is because of Satan's impure vision. And now you will get to see Satan's work. You will get to see the great accuser, that is Satan, his work on this earth. And you will see that how Satan has taught humanity the heliocentric model of this universe, which is like the sun in the middle and the planets revolve around it. Satan did the heliocentric model because they worship the god. So they put the sun in the middle of the solar system because they worship the sun god. That's why they put the sun in the middle of the solar system, Buddhism doesn't say that in the scripture, that the sun, we have like the heliocentric model. Hebrewism doesn't say that. Buddhism and Hebrewism has a completely different account of the world. Satan has taught the heliocentric model to the world, and it is everywhere in every school, and everyone knows it. It's not something you can quickly hide and pretend that you didn't do it. So this is the works of our Father, to reveal all the works of all evil, to reveal all the works of all good. And everyone will be judged and weighed according to their works. As Christ said, you will be known by your works. And that's what it is. And your judgment will be by your works, not what you said, not what you thought, but by your works. And that's why the disclosure comes in there, because we are revealing the works of Satan. We are revealing the works of the Antichrist, the whore of Babylon. We are revealing the works of demons and everything evil and disgusting that is in this world. You have to know their works. And that's what the disclosure and the testimony that we are giving is about. So you can learn it and appropriately dissolve all of that back into sunyata and achieve your total freedom from this samsaric world. So we thank our great mother Prajnaparamita. Without her, this universe doesn't exist, and without her knowledge, without the knowledge of sunyata, we cannot exit samsara. And samsara will collapse and die, and beings there that hold on to the form will die with that world, will die with that form world. And that's what they have to understand, that they holding on to the form world doesn't preserve it, but they die with it. So we thank our mother that she gives us the knowledge, and she gives us the view, for us to preserve this universe, to preserve ourselves, and to preserve the dharma, so we can continue to exist in this.
Here I have shared some examples of how the ruling elites that are obsessed with form end up losing it or are struggling to maintain their form due to the extreme grasping of form in general, whether it's beauty, life, wealth, anything, that these people are obsessed with form and they grasp it so much that they end up losing it. So these are the reptilian serpent seed that are using technology, wigs, masks, surgery, you name it. So they use all of these different things to maintain their form. This one was shared by Offshoot 100, and it looks like Ariana is wearing her reptilian hologram technology, or his hair technology. As you can see how it's sitting there, top of the head. It's very clear. Ariana Grande dealt with me initially in my dream space. So I'm familiar with her or him. Ariana has a penis. That's what she was showing me in my dream. Ariana is very weird. Ariana is a demon, and the dreams that she was giving me was really strange. So that's the hair technology, or the reptilian hologram technology, that Ariana is wearing. So this is a Bollywood Indian actress called Kangana Ranaut. And you can see the same hair technology she is using here, like the one Ariana Grande had. It's the same thing. See how it rolls on the top and the front? That's the hair technology. That roll there. And it glitches in and out. So it looks like they blur out some of the technology so we don't see it. So you can see that roll in the front of her hairline. Just there. It's the same one that Ariana is wearing in the front of her hairline. And you can see some rolls going back as well. So that's the hair technology. Just over there, all the rolls going back. So her hair is totally blurred out. If you watch, it glitches in and out. You can see all of the roll. The technology that's like been rolled like a hair. And you can see how her whole head, her whole hair is blurring out. And then she gets some texture there. Then it blurs out there. You can see the technology there. You can see you can see the rolls properly going towards the back and some rolling in the front. That's the same one that I saw in Ariana Grande, and I saw it in her as well. And you can see some hologram failure in her teeth. And some hologram failure there in her mouth. More hologram failure in the teeth. There's like a blurring in the teeth. It's extremely demonic here with the mouth. But these are hologram failures. And over here, you can see her whole hair is blurred out. But there is like that pointy black thing in the middle, in the front of her forehead. That pointy black thing. That's the hair technology. And all the rolls going back and on the sides of the forehead. You can see like some of the back of her head, the shape changes. And over here you can see her hair bun is like glitching out. The hair bun becomes like a glitch there. So these are the technology the elites are using across the world.
From the Holy See more readily accessible on the World Wide Web. It is my hope that this initiative will enrich a wide range of people, including those who have yet to find a response to their spiritual yearning, through the knowledge and love of Jesus Christ, whose message of good news yet to find a response to their spiritual yearning, through the knowledge and love of Jesus Christ, whose message of good news the Church bears to the ends of the earth.